everybody, welcome. My name is Atlas. Just wanted to give you a little bit about who I am. 26 years old, Puerto Rican, African American, mixed, Army brat. Not born in Florida, but raised here. I'm ultimately somebody who has a vision, a dream, a passion, and I wanted to get that cross, and I wanted to get that cross in this channel. What this channel is pretty much me just expressing myself, expressing my opinions of movies, TV, video games, all the likes. Also kind of like a personal vlog. I might even do some singing on here. Not quite sure. We'll get there eventually, hopefully. And I call it Atlas LA mainly because that's my name, but also it's a roadmap to where I want to be. It's showing you along the way the steps I took to get there, to that dream. It's perfect for that, I think. It's a good name. I mean, the main thing is, why am I doing this, you know? Why on YouTube? Why not go to school or anything? I'm a college dropout. I maybe did a year or two, and shit. Why I'm doing this? I maybe did a year or two at Valencia College. That's not important. Why I'm doing this is something I've always felt. Something that's always been ingrained in me ever since I was a little kid. 4 years old, one of my earliest memories with my grandmother is dancing. She taught me how to dance. She was a drama teacher in my elementary school, and she not only taught drama, of course, but she taught a group of us called the Coqui Dancers, which we danced salsa, merengue, bachata, you name it. We expressed our heritage in that dance, and we performed. We performed not only at school, but on stage at venues and festivals and Puerto Rican Pride days and things like that. So I've always had that performance in me. Ever since I was young, she gave me that. But I didn't know at the time that was something I really wanted to do, was to be an artist in some way. It was just something I was doing. It wasn't until I met my first best friend, Rosel Cabrera. This was like in elementary school, and no, middle school. This was like in middle school, where he was one of the first people who really saw me. 6th grade, I think, and we ended up walking home one day and realized we lived in the same neighborhood because we kept walking next to each other, you know. And I would express myself. I started opening myself up to him, you know, slowly but surely. And he was the first one to really see me, to see that creativeness that I have in storytelling. I would tell the craziest stories. I don't even know where they came. They just came to me naturally. And I remember the day he told me one day, he looked at me, he's like, bro, you know, you should just write a book. And I swear, something in me that day clicked like magic. Like that was what I needed to hear at that moment. Nobody else could have told me anything other. And I created a story right then and there, which one day I hope to express. But I was still shy. There were certain things about me I wasn't still out, like, talking about. I wasn't out myself at the time, you know. I met another friend later on during high school, and his name is Danny Gonzalez. And he and we opened up on different levels. We opened up in the industry itself, talked about movies and video games, stories, TV, characters. And that's when I realized, God, I have so much more than just wanting to tell my story, but I want to express it to everyone too. This was at the prime time before YouTube really blew up, before this thing, what it is now, has become. I wanted to do it then. And he wanted to do it with me. We were gonna do it, I swear. I mean, he's doing his thing and this is me doing mine. But I wasn't ready. Inside I felt there's still something holding back. So, a couple years later, my senior year of high school, and I need an extra credit for school. That extra credit, I chose musical theater. I chose musical theater because my grandmother had passed away years prior, and I held back a lot of myself. I reduced those dreams and aspirations a little bit, and I needed a reminder of her, a reminder of that creativeness. So I joined musical theater, and I thank that teacher, Donald Roop, for that. He pretty much told us we had to go to all the shows if we're going to be in this class. And then I said to myself, if I'm going to pay to go to these shows, I might as well be in the shows. So I joined drama. that was a whole new world. Literally, a whole new world. Yes, I was late to the game. So I did feel a little bit of an outsider there. I was learning, I was watching these people becomes artists, expressing themselves, learning, singing, and wow, just wow, did I not realize how much my grandmother's influence was in me. It was then that I did, because it was amazing. I thank him so much for allowing me to sing, to give me the spotlight. Not necessarily full-on spotlight. We were in a group. We did a musical, and the greatest thing was doing the Circle of Life from Lion King. It's about 15 or less of us, and he gave me the shot to be on the thing. And I was always shy. I was always afraid that my voice wasn't good enough. I wasn't good enough. There's no way. I'm joining my senior year and I have to sing in front of all these people. I have to do this? Are you kidding me? He taught us great. We got best in show. And then we went to States. And that took us to singing in front of 4,000 people on a stage, which is... Yes, like I said, I'm used to performing on stage, but to sing, to feel that power of this performance of art and just letting it out was amazing. One of the greatest things I could have ever felt in my entire life at the time. But then after high school, things kind of fell back into my old patterns. I was still shy. I was still afraid. I was scared of not being good enough. I know I have some skills. I've learned them throughout the years, but I always had that doubt. That just, I wanted it to be perfect, honestly. And I know what people say. Nothing's ever gonna be perfect. Failure is a part of everything. You're always going to fail. That gets you somewhere higher. And I would tell myself these things. I would go over and over in my head and I'd do it. I can do it. I know I can. Let me get this. Let me get this new thing. Let me get that new thing. And it wasn't... I just kept holding back. And so today, I had this feeling I woke up with. I had this feeling of being tired. Why am I holding back anymore? fighting this war with myself that I need to win. I'm my greatest enemy and I'm my greatest hope. And I need to win that fight in order to stop looking down upon myself, to grow, to win this battle, this internal battle, and put it out there so that I win, hopefully. I mean, even if this doesn't get seen, even if it means nothing, I know I did what I wanted to, and I've expressed what I wanted to express, and that's why I wanted to do this channel. So I hope that you can follow me along this journey. I think it will be an interesting one, honestly, I'm just not gonna lie, but I just hope this will be the right step that I'm finally taking. So join me.